Well, the Port Arthur Citizens Drug Task Force is taking the saying, "It takes a village to raise a child" to heart. Tomorrow, the organization is hosting a parent forum. And here with more is Eddie Durham. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us. I wanted to give parents as much help as we possibly could, and we started about last year having a parent forum and giving them some ideas of some of the kind of questions they could ask. And when we did, we had it at Travis School, and they asked until we were over. They wanted as much help, and so we wanted to do what we could to help them. And parents are needed, and we want them to know that they need to support their children all the way through, from beginning to end.
And, I was just thinking, some parents probably think that not helping is helping because maybe they feel like they don't know enough, or, maybe they didn't go all the way through high school. But it's not just about, counting or math or reading. It's also about just support, love, and showing, hey, we're there for you. We may not be able to help you ourselves, but we can get that help for you.
And when we had the forum, I've had the people from Family Counseling Service, we have counselors, we have lawyers, one of them is judge now, and we have we made sure that we had all of them who are parents, who could let them know that you're not by yourself. We're there and we can help in whatever way we can help, because parents, all kinds of things are happening in our world today, and we want to give the parents some help in navigating all the things that they have to go through. And then let the children know that they have a support group. I think that's basic for all the kids. If you know that my parent loves me, even though I might make a mistake every once in a while.
That's right.
But then don't we all? But we want them and we want the parents to be able to do it. And that's why we have this kind of thing, so we can answer some of the questions that they come up with.
Oh, absolutely. I know I have the funny story. People used to think my mother was a teacher there. She was so much at the school, checking on me, talking to my teachers, trying to find out what exactly was going on. And, knowledge is power. I mean, just going up and talking to the teachers, as well, not just giving your children support, but also talking to the teachers, what does my kid need in order to be successful?
And I think the support groups, like the PTA, I was there for whatever things my children were involved in. I was there when they were on program to help them to know that you're a support group for them. I was there to answer questions, whatever kind of questions the kids ask. I want to be the ones I want to know what kind of answers they're giving. So I want to be able to give them the kind of answers that they would ask, and to let them know that, there are boundaries that you're going to have to stay in no matter where you are. And you can't do just what you want and get away with it.
You sure can't. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the Port Arthur Citizens Drug Task Force. How did that all come together, and what exactly is your mission in the community?
Our mission in the community for the Drug Task Force began in '91 when we were trying to they were doing the upgrades on the refineries there, and so many of the people who wanted to get jobs to work at the refineries, they found that so many of them could not pass the drug test. And it was organized in '91 for that reason. But when I got to be chairman of the task force, I knew that to keep children off drugs in the first place is what you had to do. So we've been doing the task force has been focusing on childhood and focusing on parents and helping our children to do what they could do. And so since that time, we just brought in all the kind of things that we could do that would help to keep our children straight in the first place, and wouldn't have to worry about getting them off drugs, but letting them stay off because they weren't on there in the first place.
That's right.
And that's what we wanted to do.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us again. All parents, you guys are involved to come out to the Parents Forum. It's going to be tomorrow night at 5 o'clock at Wheatley School, and that's at 1100 Jefferson Drive. Again, tomorrow night at 5 o'clock, and it's going to be a whole panel of people, and they can answer your questions.
Even the
whatever question you have.
superintendent needs to be there.
Absolutely.